Hi, this is Sanjay Gangal from EDA Café. I'm here with Joe Mallon, Business Development Manager at Anritsu. Hello, Joe.
Hi, how are you? Nice to be here.
Well, thank you very much for coming over here. How's the show been going for you?
The show's been very good for us. We're starting to talk to a lot of new customers that are working on PAM4 solutions, people that are looking at doing higher frequency VNA and frequency domain measurements. So it's been a very good show for us.
That's great. Tell us briefly about Anritsu.
Anritsu's been around for quite some time, since the early 50s. We've got locations in Japan and Morgan Hill, California. In Japan, we tend to do our bit error rate testers and our time domain based instruments targeted at signal integrity. In Morgan Hill, California, we tend to do spectrum analyzers, vector network analyzers, both handheld and benchtop type products.
Okay. And why are you here at DesignCon?
It's a growing market for us. I think this is the show that you need to be at if you're serious about being in this space and have the solutions that are competitive and our customers want to buy.
Okay. And what products are you showing here?
Well, we're showing a couple of new products. We've got our MP1800. We've got a new PAM4 solution. We're doing PAM4 encoding up to 64 gigabits per second, and we've got a new encoder it's a passive encoder, but it's got an amplifier built into it. So it overcomes the losses of the passive structures in there, and it's a 0 dB insertion loss encoder. It also has the ability to do 4 volts peak to peak. We've also got a decoder on the receive end that does CTLE equalization. So that's one of the new things that we've got. We've got a new Bertwave MP2110, which is more targeted at the production environment. It's an upgrade to our MP2100B Bertwave analyzer. It's got 4 PPGs that are capable of 28 gigabits per second, and it's got a scope that has either optical and electrical inputs in it. So that's relatively new for us.
Okay. And what makes these products unique and differentiated?
Well, we've been the industry leader in those type of products, and it's just an incremental upgrade to them. So we're also showing some new vector network analyzer solutions as well. We've got MOIs in both the time domain and the frequency domain for some of our instruments. In the time domain, we're doing compliance testing on Thunderbolt and USB 3.1 standards. And for the first time, we've got a frequency domain MOI that allows us to do compliance testing of Thunderbolt and USB 3.1 using our new Shockline vector network analyzer.
And how are your products being received here at the show?
Very good. I did a presentation this morning on VNAs for use in signal integrity, and it was very well attended, and a lot of the people came by and stopped by and asked us specific questions about our vector network analyzers.
That's wonderful. And what are the latest industry trends you're seeing?
Well, we're seeing a drive towards analog instruments doing some digital simulations. For example, our VectorStar line now has an option where we can take a measured set of S parameters and we can do an eye diagram simulation, a real-time eye diagram simulation on that. So the eye diagram updates on a sweep-by-sweep basis. For example, if you put your finger on the trace, you can see how the eye diagram changes. And our Shockline family has something that we call advanced time domain, and that allows you to take an S parameter file in a post-process kind of a sense and do eye diagram simulations. You can look at things like next and fext, and all this is done on the instrument itself. So it's been very well received here.
That's great. And what's the best way for people to find out more about Anritsu on the internet?
You can go to anritsu.com and click on the products page, and it's differentiated by types of products. So feel free to reach out to us. All of our contact information is on the web as well.
Check out anritsu.com for a lot more information about Anritsu's products. Thank you very much, Joe, for coming over here to talk to us. Have a great show.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.